Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Sonic. Hi, George.
Hi,
I've been told to call him Sonic.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you for welcoming me into your home.
Okay.
Can you take the lead?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. So, George, just want to say thank you for allowing us to do this. I thought it'd be really good to bring some real life into what we deal with on a day-to-day basis when it comes to overcrowding. So talk about what it's been like for you in terms of living in an overcrowded accommodation, wanting just an extra room and space for Sonic stroke Kai.
Well, for me, at first, it was okay because he was small.
Yeah.
But I'd say over the last 2 years or so, I feel like I've been a bit like, oh, I need to move now. And that's just with him growing and
Nearly 4 years.
having more stuff. And even he's quite tall for his age. So just having enough space in bed and that kind of thing. So I guess for the last 2 years, it's been a little bit frustrating and not being able to do anything about it and kind of being just a sitting duck waiting.
Yeah, absolutely. And so sharing a bedroom with mummy. Do you like sharing a bedroom with mummy?
Yeah.
Yeah. But would you like your own bedroom?
Yeah. So I can make Christmas.
So you can make cosmos. Oh, that sounds fun. And for you, I mean, obviously it's just you and him. What do you think that does for you having to share a bedroom with him? Does it feel like you've had to put your life a bit on hold? And what is it like for you?
Yeah, I guess I say I haven't opened up to a relationship at all, or wouldn't really even let anyone in because of the living circumstances, in a sense of like, obviously it's not all about the bedroom, but just even I feel like the space is quite small, so to add an extra adult into any situation here, I just feel like it's a bit much, so I haven't ever really pursued anything long term, I guess.
I mean, you need a new garden and stairs and also a new house because our roof is so little that when mummy sets her arms up, she can reach the ceiling. Wasn't my daddy?
Wow.
Yeah, that's also the other thing. It's quite claustrophobic in here for me being a tall person. Literally, if I stretch up my arms, I can touch the ceiling.
Wow.
So just,
Yeah, so in terms of like the suitability of it, it doesn't really work in many of, and you've highlighted that he's actually a tall boy for his age as well.
Yeah. I guess at the beginning, when it was actually like lockdown, and we were only allowed out for 1 hour of the day kind of thing, it was a bit tight being in the house, and we have a small garden area, but again, it's not.
We never
it's not
go
safe
outside.
I was gonna say it's not really safe for a child out there because cars are driving past all the time. So at first, I'd say it was a bit like, ooh, we're stuck in here.
Like that's why you need a new house so even Layla can go outside.
Yeah, that's Layla's the cat. We'll get on to Layla in a minute, isn't it?
So yeah, afterwards, we always just went out, going to parks or the woods or those kind of areas. I feel like it was okay for me because we had homeschooled a little bit before. Yeah. And with his age, he had only been in school for a little bit as well. So it wasn't a huge change in the sense of he's been in school this time. I've got my routine fit around this school time and that kind of thing. So it was a bit like reverting back to when he was like 3 years old, not in school and just doing, Yeah, well, that's good. At least
you had a bit of preparation time before having, and I think for yourself who was in temporary, talk about, because we deal with a lot of women who are in temporary and stuff. At the moment, there's quite a lot of ladies who have been sending inquiries in. If you were going to give any kind of advice to anyone or like highlight what temporary accommodation is like and when you do come out of, is there anything that you'd like to say?
The one thing I would say is always try and make your space as homely as possible, even though it is temporary. Just always think of long term in sense of like this carpet, I bought it around the time I was in temporary housing and just thinking of bringing it to a new place and making that place home. So I'd always say look at little accessories and maybe just pictures and kind of stuff to make it feel more homely.
Yes, little pick you ups, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. as you can see, Georgia's just given us access to her home and letting us know a bit about what it's like living in an overcrowded accommodation with a child, a boy child that you're sharing a bedroom with. And I'm sure for obvious reasons, many will see the challenges that can present and come with that.